Hello all. Alright, we've been talking about this on the video for quite some time now, is the war that's being drummed up between the US and China, US and Russia, and US and so many other countries. But those two, Russia and China, both are nuclear powers and can easily destroy the planet just on what they have in nuclear weapons alone, let alone the US, China, Russia, Britain, France. Any of the NATO countries that are nuclear armed would also have to shoot their missiles off. Let's go look at some of these details. You won't believe that they're even talking about this after you see the details. So what we got to do is we got to somehow get this video off to Obama and make sure that he knows all this stuff. This is just what I've learned in just a few hours of research. So, this is just part of what Russia has in nuclear weapons that we know of. They have the RT-2 blah, 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 and all these weapons, which are warheads. These are all the warheads. Then we come to the ICBMs that carry the warheads. The thing is that ICBMs now, intercontinental ballistic missiles, can carry more than one warhead. Let's just take this warhead or this ICBM missile for example. They have between 40 and 50 of these ICBMs that we know of. They can each carry 4 to 8 warheads, equaling 100 to 300 kilotons. Right there would destroy the planet in itself. Oh boy, is there more. So let's just take the warhead, this 6MIRV equals 150 kilotons of power. They have 270 of those warheads. Each warhead is 7 times the Nagasaki nuclear explosion that the US did on Japan. And that is just a tiny, teeny piece of the iceberg. This iceberg is so much bigger than this. This is the small stuff. Are you ready for the big stuff? This right here should complete the thought process of whether you can win a nuclear war or not. Okay, the Russians have 80 PT-2U, TTKHs. They're on ICBM missiles. There's one warhead per missile. Each warhead equals 800 kilotons of explosive power. That's 40 times Nagasaki. Each warhead has 40 times the blast of Nagasaki's. Now, if Russia was just to use this missile only, that would give them, if they were to use all the missiles so far, that would give them 350 nuclear weapons dropped on the US. That's not all. On another ride today. So when I opened up and looked at what the news was, I said, I just can't believe this. I just cannot believe that the UN, which is really just another military force for the US, it's covert, is going to bring in 40,000 ground troops to the Ukraine right off of Russia's borders, or what some people call Russia because it once was Russia. Video down in the description bar so you can see what the history of Russia is, and you'll just be dumbfounded of why we're going to go into a nuclear war. I mean, where's the thinking? Yeah. So if you have anything you really want to do in your life, you may want to think about doing it now. I think I'll continue on this fantastic, sorry about the wind noise, bike ride I'm doing with supposed to be 111 in the valley today, Sacramento Valley. But it's not going to get that hot here. The fog just started coming in. So, missed another heat wave. The last heat wave that is still in Pakistan. People are dying so fast they almost 1,000 people have been killed there by the heat wave. People are dropping dead in the streets, they say. It's really hot today. Just thinking about all this just makes the temperature even hotter. We haven't seen nothing yet. Let's go see what the total is for just Russia nuking the US. Okay, best scenario for Russia. If they got all their nuclear weapons off, new and old, let's just say they did the new ones, that would be 3,500 times Nagasaki. Now, if they added all the old ones to it, the ones that we're not sure even work, but let's just say they were able to get them all off and they all worked, that'd be over 10,000 times Nagasaki. One of the arguments is that we'll shoot down some of the missiles with our anti-missile missiles. They'll still go off. They will still nuke the atmosphere and the planet. That would easily burn up the planet in just minutes. The entire planet going 10,000 times would just burn the planet up. We haven't even talked about China or the US's nuclear weapons or any of the other nuclear weapons that would be going off. Let's get more into this. Let's just go for the gusto and see what exactly this is going to look like. Okay, let's see how many warheads each country has. The US has approximately 7,700 that we know of. Russia has a little over 8,500 that we know of. China has 250 warheads. France has 300 warheads. Britain has 250 warheads. So, let's find out how many troops are going to be on the ground fighting. Russia has 13,000 troops at the ready. The US has 1.4 million troops at the ready, 11,000 reservists at the ready. Just this information alone can tell what's going to happen when the war begins. China is now saying that we are definitely going to go to war. It's absolutely a done deal. So apparently this is a done deal. It's time to go use the Tower of Truth. Will we or will we not go to war with Russia and China? Will we or will we not do a nuclear war with China and Russia? Okay, well, it's kind of getting towards afternoon. I'm heading back. And the smoke from all the wildfires in Alaska and Washington State here in the US and also California has now started getting some wildfires. And all that smoke is filling the air. And the western hemisphere of the globe of Earth is now becoming a brown, smoky, kind of warmish, cool air here in San Francisco. Okay, even is up, a negative number is down. Up is yes, down is no. A 6 means absolutely either way. Give it a good shake. Should we fuse it? Why not? Let's find out what the Tower of Truth says we're going to do. That's an even number. Let's see what happens.